What's good, everyone? Welcome to my channel. Today we're shifting gears a little bit. I just want to talk to you guys one-on-one, just to, pretty much answer some questions, just shift gears a little bit. I know I show you guys a lot of my videos, basically food, working out, and it can get repetitive. So at the end of the day, I want to try to change it up. There's some videos that I'm working on, or I plan on working on doing soon, that's gonna help you guys with meal prepping as far as buying certain food items, how to shop on a low budget, healthy low budget, and just things like that. I have a list on my phone that I actually was typing up just to keep track of things that I want to, or videos that I want to do for you guys. Also, I'm gonna try my best to get some collabs in, not just with people that's big on YouTube or whatever. If I can, that'd be great, but just people that's around me that's at my gym, just to show you their training methods and get some good footage of how you could train with other people and just learn from other people as well. Because at the end of the day, guys, when it comes to fitness, when it comes to dieting, when it comes to anything that deals with altering your physique, you have to incorporate change, you have to do different things. So you're gonna see tons of different content throughout this channel. I like to show you guys a lot of the food, meal prep, my training, because those are the basic key things, guys, especially meal prepping. That's like the #1 thing. A lot of people don't understand and a lot of people don't get it, but 80 to probably about 90% of changing your physique, altering your physique, deals with your diet, proper dieting. So that's why I'm so hard on showing you guys that stuff. I don't show you my body all the time. I don't have to get shirtless in front of a camera because I feel like at the end of the day, people get so wrapped up in the image. And they're like, oh, I gotta do tons and tons of more cardio and I gotta keep working out just to look like that. And that's not the case. And I'm speaking from example because I used to think like that. So just gonna shift a few gears. Today we're gonna talk about a couple of questions that I've been getting asked. One thing I've been getting asked is basically about cardio, fasted cardio, just cardio in general. Now when it comes to cardio, guys, it's something that I recommend you guys doing, especially when you're starting out. Incorporate that in your training, in your routine, because it's very important, not just to aid in help losing weight and burning body fat, but it also is good for your heart and to stay active. And from my experience, I noticed when I do cardio, I feel more energetic, I feel energized, I feel like more active, you know what I'm saying? Right now, especially when you're dieting and you're starting a new diet, don't get so wrapped up in thinking that you have to do cardio every single day for tons and tons of hours, like say you gotta do 30 minutes every day. No, focus on your diet, focus on cleaning up your eating, incorporate maybe 3 to 4 cardio sessions a week. If you're doing weight training, or if you're doing like CrossFit, weightlifting, circuit training, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, make sure you train hard during those sessions, but incorporate a little bit of cardio throughout the week as well. It can be fasted or it can be post-workout. The reason I say that is because when you start a new diet and you start, basically you're eating clean, you're training, let's say 5 to 6 days a week, and you're doing cardio 5 to 6, 7 days a week, your body's you're throwing everything at your body, so there's no room for change. So therefore, you may lose weight in the beginning, like the first few weeks, you may drop some weight, but your body's gonna get used to it. And then when you get to that point of, okay, my diet's cut down low, my cardio is super intense already, I'm training already almost every day a week. Now your body is so adapted to that, it's hard for you to make changes. So you gotta start off light with the cardio, guys, all right? Don't get so wrapped up in how many minutes you need to do a day and how many days a week. Aim for 3 to 4 sessions of cardio a week, around 20 to 30 minutes a week. Focus on cleaning the diet up. Focus on training hard in the gym with the weights, and just focus on the main thing, like I always preach, diet, and get tons of rest, drink lots of water. The only time you'll make adjustments to your cardio is if you feel like, okay, it's been about 5 or 6 weeks now, and now I feel like I'm plateauing. So you probably want to start making adjustments with your diet and then go to the cardio, all right? So don't get so focused on cardio, guys, because I get tons and tons of questions. The biggest thing is just stay true to your diet, stay consistent with it, all right? Going into another subject, I want to talk about myself competing. A couple people asked, will I be competing again? Yes, I will be competing again. My goal is to step back on stage 2019, and my goal is to bring the best physique for myself ever. I also said that my goal is to give this men's physique thing maybe a couple more years, and then I'm just gonna hang it up because I enjoy doing competitions, guys. I enjoy doing the shows. I enjoy the rush. I enjoy like meeting people, but at the end of the day, it's something for me that's for fun. It's not a job, and it takes a lot of time away from family, friends, and just your everyday life. And it's not something that puts food on the table for me. So it's not something I have to commit to every year and do tons and tons of shows. I just want to look lean and look good and feel good and still enjoy foods I like and still like enjoy being able to do things. So I do plan on competing next year. I told myself, I made a promise to myself, if I place top 2 in my next NPC show, then I will pursue to compete in another show. I'm not on a like search or a mission to get a pro card. It's very hard to get a pro card, especially when you're competing against a lot of guys that has phenomenal physiques. And you know, at the end of the day, I do it for fun. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy the process of going through a contest prep, as far as pushing yourself to the limits mentally and physically, mainly mentally, being able to cut food back, being able to go like 3 or 4 days with no carbs, being able to like train hard and only thing you can eat is fish. It kind of pushes you to be better. It helps build your character, and I like that because I like challenges like that. And at the end of the day, the reward is you super shredded. So I do plan on getting on stage 2019. As of right now, I don't know when. I'm gonna probably aim for the summertime because there's a couple competitive shows that I want to aim for. And like I said, my goal is to bring a super shredded dry package, work on some lagging points on my body. That's the reason why I took this year off. And plus, that's not the main reason. The main reason I took this year off is because I have other obligations I need to prioritize and put my energy in right now. And part of that reason, I need to take a year off to grow. You know what I'm saying? When you compete every year back to back, you're really not giving your body enough time to grow. So yes, I do plan on competing, and I will share that journey with you guys. The reason why I'm cutting down now is to pretty much allow me to see where I'm at with my physique and use the rest of this year to, you know, work on lagging points. If you're holding a lot more body fat than normal, guys, it's hard to see which muscle groups you need to put more training or more focus on. If you're carrying a lot of body fat, it's hard to see like how full your arms are. For me, like I know my arms need more training because when I cut down, my arms they look skinny compared to my like height. Like like on stage, my arms look like they should be bigger from my height. So I'm putting, you know, more focus on my arms, my shoulders, and yeah, you know. So I do plan on competing. I think it's something that everyone should probably try, you know, at least once in your life. You know, go through that process, and it helps build character, guys. It's more than just stepping on stage and showing off your body and showing off abs. It's being able to push yourself to the limits, like, and beyond. Like when I say beyond, my very first show, because my body was fighting the diet so bad. And I'm just speaking like this because for a natural competitor, meaning someone that's not using drugs, your body fights, you know, the diet, the training a lot. And, you know, burning fat to get to a very low body fat naturally is hard. It's really hard. It can be done, it's just hard. It takes a little bit longer. So, you know, and by all means, I'm not knocking anybody that use drugs, because at the end of the day, people that use drugs, they still put in the work, and a lot of people don't understand. I have a lot of respect. I have friends that made that decision to go down that route, but they still put in the work. Like, you have to put in the work. But just speaking for myself, you know, it's a lot tougher, and it just requires more work. But I love that. I remember, like, my first show, I had to go, I think I went 7 days with no carbs, like just meat and vegetables, egg whites, like fish, and like broccoli, Brussels sprouts. That was it. So, and I enjoy that because mentally it made me become tougher. You know what I'm saying? It made me become more tough and just push through. You know what I'm saying? So, and I will say, the first show compared to the first one, my second show, my diet and training was totally different, and I learned something new from each prep. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what I look like come 2019. I want to step on stage this time. I'm not just showing to place top 5. My first 2 shows, which are NPC shows, I've been placing top 5 in various stat classes, which for me, I'm very happy because as a natural competitor, you know, it's like you go up there and you're competing against guys, and that may be on something. I can't say that everybody's on something, but that may be on something. And there's some guys that's obviously on something, and to place top 5, and there's guys that didn't even get first call outs, and it's like, bro, like, you're on that stuff and you didn't make first call outs. But you know, I plan on doing my best and bring the best package, but in my mindset, my goal is to, you know, definitely go for that #1 spot. I think I can do it. I think I have the potential. I know I have the potential. I definitely have the physique and the structure, the body frame structure. I just need to focus on making sure I'm putting muscle in the right areas on my body, which my arms and my shoulders. So I know this is different. I know you guys are probably expecting something as far as helping you guys learn something about fitness or dieting or whatever, but today I just want to, you know, take some time and talk to you guys one-on-one. I'm sitting in my living room chilling right now before I head out, and I think it's videos like this that will help me connect with you guys and allow you guys to connect with me more. I will be doing a Q&A, but these are a couple questions that I've been getting asked a lot lately, just like the firefighter question. That's why I did a video on it. But I've been getting asked a lot about the cardio. And one recommendation, guys, or one thing I will say when you're doing, if you decide to do fasted cardio, and for those that don't know what fasted cardio means, it means doing cardio on an empty stomach, basically first thing in the morning when you wake up. What I like to do is drink some BCAAs, and then I also put in a little bit of L-carnitine if I have some in my BCAAs, and then I'll drink that about 20-30 minutes prior to my cardio session, and then I will do fasted cardio. But the biggest thing you guys need to remember right after your fasted cardio session, you need to eat. Because at that point, if you don't eat, your body's gonna start burning muscle, all right? And when you're doing fasted cardio, you don't have to get on there and go hard, guys. Get on there, get a nice sweat going, just get your body temperature up a little bit, get your heart rate up just a little bit, and that's the target zone you wanna be in to burn body fat. There's formulas online, and I think I had it on my phone. Let me see if I could pull it up. All right, so yeah, you'll do 220 from your age. See, that's why I'm glad I have it. So subtract your age from 220 if you're a male, and if you're a female, subtract your age from 226. Your fat burning zone is between 60 and 70% of your MHR. So basically for males, if you're 220, you want to subtract, like I'm 30 years old, so I'm going to subtract, well, I'm 32, so I'm going to subtract 32 from 220, and then I'm going to take that number and I'm going to times it by either, let's see, 0.6 or 0.7, 60 to 70%. And that will give you your fat burning rate. So let's do it real quick before I close out this video. So we're gonna take 220 minus 32 equals 188, all right? So I'm gonna take 188 times, let's just go for 60% times 0.6 equals 112. So let's just say 113. So 113 is where my heart rate needs to stay at to burn fat. Now, 8 times 0.7 equals, So for me, I like to, normally I've been doing 70% because I'm normally at around 120, 130 is where I keep my heart rate. So if you want to keep your on a high at 60%, 70%, whichever one you want to choose, I'm normally at 70%. I'm doing around 120, 130 is where I try to keep my target heart rate for burning fat. So I hope you guys find this very useful. I'm sorry, but I wanted to get this information out to you guys because a lot of you always ask me. Again, if you want to find out your heart rate, your fat burning zone for your heart rate, find out your heart rate for the fat burning zone. You're gonna do 220 minus your age, and then you're gonna take that number and times it by either 0.6 or 0.7. That's 60% or 70%, all right? So keep that in mind. And for women, you're not gonna use 220, you're gonna use 226, okay? So if you're a female, you're gonna take your age minus 226, or 226 minus your age, and then you're gonna times that number either by 0.6 or 0.7, all right? So I appreciate the love and support as always. I appreciate the new subscribers. I've noticed my subscribers have been going up, and I appreciate you guys a lot. And just make sure you stay tuned, guys. I will be doing a giveaway on my Instagram, so please go to my Instagram right now. You're gonna have a chance to win a ton, probably almost $250 worth of Muscle Tech products, all right? So go to my Instagram right now, link is in the bio. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Start hashtagging your pictures, Lane Jackson Fitness. Can be fitness pictures, fitness videos, motivational pictures, motivational videos, meal preps, whatever. Anything that deals with fitness and that's gonna inspire and motivate people, hashtag it Lane Jackson Fitness, because the winner will randomly be selected from that hashtag pool, okay? Until next time, guys, peace.